What's up, everybody? Today was a long day.
Activating combat mode. Conflict resolved.
It's the only reason I wanted to come over here.
Activating combat mode. Conflict resolved. Activating combat mode. Conflict resolved.
Sorry about that.
Activating combat mode. Conflict resolved.
Okay, Dark Fire, Dark Blizzard, Thundara. Alright.
Activating combat mode.
What's up, Overlord? How's it going, man? How you doing?
Conflict resolved.
Dude, I want to apologize in advance. My house is going to be hell loud. I got hella kids over at my house right now.
応援を呼ばれると厄介だ。俺が敵を引きつける。確実に倒してくれ。
任せとけって。タクスかかかれ。あれそれでだ。みんな来てくれ。
応援を呼ばれてしまったぞ。
悪い、飛びすぎた。覚悟しとけよ。
これまで。
おっしゃー。
Right now, I'm just burning through some of the missions that I have stacked up already. Dude, I am burnt. This was such a long fucking week, dude. We got called into overtime. So yesterday at like 10 o'clock, they told us, "Oh yeah, you guys are working overtime tomorrow," which is cool. You know what I mean? I need the money, but like, dude, it is fucking freezing right now. When we get to work, it's like 20 degrees. Dead.
Conflict resolved.
Am I already at the boss, or oh shit, I am. What's up, Beefcake? Let's do this.
Slam
どうかした？
ずいぶんごちゃごちゃしてんのな。
こういうところ苦手？
残念ながら全然平気。
やった。ザックスならそう言うと思った。
それ喜んでいいのか？行くぜ、とっておき。
頑張って。
おっしゃ
ー Iron Bangle. Okay, well, we did that one. Let's go ahead and do this one. Alright. Wristband. Okay, so we need to go this way.
Activating combat mode. Conflict resolved.
おっしゃー。
Activating combat mode. Conflict resolved.
おっしゃー。
He was supposed to do something for me.
Activating combat mode.
Oh, what the fuck?
モランダーのやつどこ逃げたんだ。覚悟しとけよ。
Conflict resolved.
おっしゃー。
Okay,
Activating combat mode.
oh my god.
Conflict resolved. Activating combat mode. Conflict resolved.
AP up. Alright, so all these are done. What do I have here? What? That's weird. Oh, okay. Damn, just right off the bat like that. Boss, boss, boss. Alright, let's do this.
Activating combat mode.
Oh god, yeah. Dude, I can't wait. So the same company that made Spider-Man and Miles Morales, Insomniac, dude, they're making a fucking Wolverine game too. And a lot of people think it's gonna tie in with the Spider-Man series because a lot of people don't know this, but Wolverine and Spider-Man actually had a lot of shit going on together. I don't know if that's going to be true or not. But, dude, if we got a Wolverine style, like a Spider-Man game, like, dude. But I love the Spider-Man games.
Conflict resolved.
How many more okay, we got 2 more bosses.
Activating combat mode.
I mean, either way, it's still gonna be badass. But no, dude, I can't wait for Spider-Man 2. Next year, there's a lot of good games. I mean, Final Fantasy 13, Hogwarts Legacy, Skull and Bones. Like, there's a lot of good games coming out next year. Oh, I did not mean to do that. I'm gonna try it, yeah. The graphics don't look that good, and that collector's edition looks like shit. I'm definitely not gonna buy the collector's edition, dude. That collector's edition is a fucking joke. I don't know if you've seen it, but it is not worth $300. It's basically just a plastic book, and the wand it uses magnets that when it's advertised, the wand hovers like this far above the book. But I watched a test review of it. There was a guy that was given one as a test review, and it doesn't even look like it's floating. And you have to have it plugged in to work. So that's a collector's edition that I'm probably going to skip on. But then there's like Assassin's Creed Mirage, which I still need to play Valhalla.
Conflict resolved. Activating combat mode.
Oh, Resident Evil 4, the collector's edition comes out in February. I'm not the biggest fan of it either. I mean, I enjoy it, but I don't seek it out. Like, I thought the books were good because I read them when I was in adult timeout, and they're good reads when all you have to do is work out, fap, and read. But, I mean, like, is it Lord of the Rings? Fuck no. Is it Star Wars? Fuck no. Is it Marvel or Demon Slayer? Fuck no. Like, I don't understand the whole fascination of having to dress up like a fucking wizard and getting your little wand out and going, expecto nothing. Like the new series that's came out that's based around it. I haven't seen any of them.
Activating combat mode.
These things are just fucking bullet sponges, dude. Armored Core is supposed to come out next year. Wolong Fallen Dynasty, that's supposed to come out next year. It's actually supposed to come out on my birthday or the day before my birthday. I can't wait for that game. And then Wukong Fallen Feather is supposed to come out next year too. And then the Lies of P is supposed to come out next year, which I'm super excited for that one because I'm a huge Bloodborne fan. And the Lies of P is pretty much Bloodborne meets Pinocchio meets like Thymesia. I can't wait for that Resident Evil the Resident Evil 4. I can't wait for that fucker to come out. Yeah, the Fires of Rubicon, Armored Core 6. And I just read an interview from Hidetaka Miyazaki today. It's not gonna be a Soulsborne game. It's gonna be an Armored Core game. It's not gonna have... Everybody thought it was gonna be, including myself, everybody thought it was gonna be like, instead of vitality, you had battery power. Or instead of strength, you had hydraulic power. You were going to level up stats like that. And it was going to be like this linear Soulsborne style of gameplay. And it's not. It's going to be a straight up fucking... They want to steer... They don't want to steer clear of Soulsborne. This is what Hidetaka was saying. He said they don't want to be trapped in a corner with that formula. They want to be able to expand outside that formula and show what From Software can do. And I support that. You know, I don't think that everything that they come out with has to be a Soulsborne style game. They've always made great games. Going back to Tenchu, Kingsfield, all those games. So Armored Core was an old mech style game from... a couple decades ago, like the early to mid 90s. PC, PS1, PS2 days. I think the last one came out on the PS3, but it was basically like, have you ever played like Titanfall or Mech Assault or anything like that? If not, it's... I guess the best way to explain it is like a Gundam style game. Not at like an actual Gundam game, but you know, big fucking robots, big war machines that almost like Pacific Rim, kinda. And you go out like on missions and you complete missions and you know, you level up in the game. Imagine Titanfall, but having a little more freedom with how you design your mech and more story based. That's pretty much Armored Core. And I think a couple of them were like a wing commander style, like it's actually you in the cockpit. And then I think a couple of them were like, you know, a third person, 75% top down. You know, where the camera angle is up here and it kind of looks down at the character like that. And you kind of just cruise around and you shoot fucking, you know, on this arm there's a big ass machine gun holding the fucking sword. And then like on this shoulder is a big, like a rocket launcher style fucking machine. And you've got maybe like a hydraulic fist on this hand. Or, you know, and like some of them have like fucking legs and some of them sit on fucking tracks and some of them are lighter and meant for jetpacking around. It's a cool fucking game series.
Activating combat mode. Conflict resolved. Activating combat mode. Conflict resolved.
So there isn't any gameplay footage yet, but go up and go onto YouTube and look up the Fires of Rubicon, or Armored Core 6, the Fires of Rubicon trailer. Dude, honestly, it looks badass. And then also too, Hidetaka Miyazaki also confirmed Elden Ring DLC as well. He said, well, he didn't exactly say Elden Ring DLC, but he said that there is much, much more for from Elden Ring to come.
Activating combat mode. Conflict resolved.
I honestly can't wait for next year, dude. There's a lot of great shit coming out this year. Dude, there's a lot of fucking missions, man. Oh, yeah, look behind me. See if there's any chests. I don't see any.
Activating combat mode. Conflict resolved.
Let's go down and check this way.
Activating combat mode.
Oh, shit.
Conflict resolved.
Dude, that's such a great game. Congrats on that too, by the way.
Activating combat mode.
That's a fun platinum to get, I'm not gonna lie. Dude, have you played Ghost of Tsushima yet?
Conflict resolved. Activating combat mode.
Dude.
Conflict resolved. Activating combat mode. Conflict resolved.
Dude, it's an amazing game. How did you like God of War?
Activating combat
God
mode.
damn it, dude.
Conflict resolved. combat mode.
Dude, the Valkyries were what did it for me. That fucking Valkyrie queen, dude, she was a nightmare. Dude, how many are in here? Ah.
Activating combat mode.
What the hell?
Conflict resolved.
I think that's the one. The queen does everybody's moves, all the other Valkyries' moves.
Activating combat mode.
Dude, this is ridiculous, man.
Conflict resolved.
Shit, I gotta make thumbnails too. How did you like the armor system in that game? And did you go through New Game Plus yet? Because New Game Plus adds new armor sets and shit like that. Oh fuck, there's two of these guys.
Conflict resolved. Activating combat mode. Conflict resolved.
Holy shit!
Activating combat mode.
That's how I was with Sekiro. Speaking of that, I need to actually hop back into my Bloodborne playthrough. tomorrow I'm probably gonna hop into Sifu and see if I can't get that. God damn!
Conflict resolved.
I can't remember what I'd have to go back and check what I was wearing, because it's been like I think 4 years. I haven't played it since it came out. I played through it twice and then I never played through it again. I started to play it on my Steam Deck and then just never hopped back into it.
Conflict resolved. Activating combat
Oh
mode.
my god, dude.
Activating combat mode. Conflict resolved.
That would be cool. You should. I mean, it's not like...
Activating combat mode. Conflict resolved.
I mean, it's not like... I mean, what'd they do with it in the meantime? No, I'm missing a chest somewhere. There it is.
Activating combat mode.
God damn it, dude.
Conflict resolved.
Sha-na-na-na-na-na-na.
Activating combat mode.
Oh my god.
Conflict resolved.
Okay, I think that one. Damn! These ones just keep going and going and going. Conflict activated.
Activating combat mode.
Dude! What the hell is knocking me over like that? Oh my god, dude. Dude! Are you fucking kidding me? Oh my god!
ザックスなら勝てる。
What the hell?
Activating combat mode. Conflict resolved.
God damn! How many chests are in this? Oh, it doesn't say. Looks like just two.
Activating combat mode.
Okay,
Activating combat mode. combat mode.
Damn it. Fuck, man!
Activating combat mode.
God damn it, dude!
Activating combat mode.
What in the flying fuck, dude?
Activating combat mode.
God damn. Dude. Alright, here we go. Okay. This one's gonna be kind of a long one.
Activating combat mode. Conflict resolved.
Alright, I'll just do a couple more of these missions and then...
Activating combat mode. Conflict resolved. Activating combat mode. Conflict resolved. Activating combat mode.
Oh my god.
Conflict resolved. Activating combat mode.
Dude.
Conflict resolved. Activating combat mode. Conflict resolved. Activating combat mode. Conflict resolved.
Okay,
Activating combat mode. Conflict resolved. Activating combat mode.
fucking son of a bitch, dude. Not this shit again.
Activating combat mode.
Dude!
Activating combat mode. Activating combat mode.
Dude! Are you fucking kidding me? What's up, Winneton? I'm dead.
Activating combat mode.
I'm gonna have to come back to this. Shit! I'm dead. I don't understand why I'm not getting any fucking limit breaks. Or my DMWs. When I'm fighting the little guys, I get them all the damn time. Dude, every time! I don't need cure on right now. Thundara is equipped. Oh shit, that's what I should be running. Okay, let's try that.
Activating combat mode.
Give me 1 second. When it's in, I'm sorry. God damn it, dude. I'm dead. Fucking shit!
Activating combat mode.
Dude, oh my god, man. Okay.
Activating combat mode.
Fuck, man. Such fucking bullshit, dude. God damn it!
Activating combat
Are you fucking kidding me, dude?
Activating combat mode.
I don't have enough, dude. It doesn't give you enough time with those stupid bars. Of course. Oh my god, dude! Ugh. Ah! Ah! Okay, equipment. It says I have poison blade. No. Dark Blizzard. Okay, so Dark Blizzard, I'll replace that with Blizzard Blade. Okay, so now I can have Barrier and Dark Fire. Um, no, we're gonna go with Dark Blizzard.
Activating combat mode.
No! You son of a fucking bitch! I can't believe that. I just wasted my fucking Phoenix down on that piece of shit.
Activating combat mode. Conflict resolved. Activating combat mode.
Are you fucking kidding me, dude? Oh my god, I'm gonna die. Dude, they just chained that fucking shoot attack. Holy shit, man.
Activating combat mode.
Oh my god, you piece of shit.
Activating combat mode.
Dude, not this fucking shit again, man.
Activating combat mode. Activating combat mode.
Dude.
Conflict resolved. Activating combat mode.
I was hoping to have that guy dead, but damn, I'm dead. Ah! That dude in his fucking shoot, man.
Activating combat mode.
Dude, I can't get a clear shot of this guy. This is fucking horseshit, man.
Activating combat mode.
Oh shit, I got no AP. God damn it. I don't think he's dead. Dude! Yeah, I don't think Thor's dead. And if he's dead, I think they're going to do what Marvel's doing, and they're going to replace him with his daughter. But do I think it was too early? Oh, fuck yeah. We did not get enough of Thor. And I think that's bullshit. Because he he redeemed himself, died. Like, redeem, die. Dude. Oh no. Not even so much that, it's just like we got more of his wife and his daughter than we did of him. You know what I mean? And that's kind of like what, I mean, the first game ended on a huge Thor fucking cliffhanger. And then we get Thor for like a total of what, 10 minutes in the entire fucking game? It just, to me, it didn't add up. I think the way that Odin was portrayed was kind of bullshitty too. Odin's supposed to be a big, powerful, smart man, and he's just like this weird little creepy pedophile looking dude. I didn't like how they portrayed him. Okay, what is this 4 slots? I don't, 4 slots. Well, I mean, I could honestly see Odin doing something like that because Odin is a very egotistical being. And that's sort of like a male trait anyways, is to like seek knowledge. And, you know, a lot of men see knowledge as power. So if you have all the knowledge ever possible than a god you would be, you know what I mean? And I'm not talking about like, you know, he you know, yeah, god of thunder, god of lightning. Like if he had infinite knowledge, then he would literally be unstoppable. And we're not even talking about just in his little neck of the woods. I mean, the universe spans so far that, I mean, he could have literally dominated the entire universe. Like, so, I mean, I can understand all that, and I totally get that. I don't like how I like his appearance. You see him and he looks like a fucking joke. The first time he popped in, I honestly thought that it was like some sort of weird manipulation. I didn't know that was really him. Like, I thought that maybe he had kind of morphed into somebody that he saw once just to make himself appear weaker. And maybe that's a part of his whole persona is, you know, he portrays himself like that to throw off his enemies. Like, at first glance, they'll really take him for granted. But at the same time, it's like, dude, Thor, I think, was portrayed correct. That's how dudes were back then. They were just these big, huge, fucking brick shithouses. You know what I mean? That just, they raped and plundered and pillaged, and they fucking drank barrels of mead and you know what I mean? And just consumed whole animals, and just, it was like, Thor was fucking perfect. He was to a T how the Norse looked back then. Just these big, burly dudes that came from a really cold area, so they had a layer of fat over them. It wasn't like Chris Hemsworth, and he had a fucking 12-pack, and his V looked like you could fucking, you know, I don't know, what are V's usually used for? His V is like a fucking wine glass or something. You know what I mean? Dudes back then, they almost looked like they were like part elephant seal, especially up in the north like that, because they just fucking slammed mead, fought, and had sex, dude. That, you know what I mean? I thought the rest of the characters were portrayed fairly decent. I wish that we would have not ended on such a cliffhanger with Atreus. I'm kind of bummed out about that. And the God of War creators, they don't, every time they come out with a new game, they're like, oh, we're done. Oh, we're done. Oh, we're done. And I'd kind of like to, you know, Atreus' adventures, I feel, could be a whole nother game. And Santa Monica Studios does not like to do DLCs. So we're not getting a God of War DLC. They don't like doing DLCs. They think that DLCs are bullshit trickery, and they would rather just sell you the whole game and leave it at that. That's kind of their philosophy when it comes to that. That's why we never got any DLC for 2018. They do, however, release smaller games to kind of fill in the gaps in between certain stories. Like Chains of Olympus is the prequel to the first one, and the Ghost of Sparta takes place in between the second and the third one, I want to say. And then Ascension, I want to say, takes place in between 3 and 2018. And then there's that mobile game, Berserk, but I have no idea how to know anything about that game. It kind of flopped. But there were so many things that were left open. And I'm not even talking about just like open for interpretation. They were like left open. You know, what's up with Kratos and Freya? Are they like becoming a thing? Are they going to start a family of their own? You know what I mean? I honestly think that here's what they could do for the next game, right? The Egyptian lore is probably one of the closest ideologies to the Greek and the Norse mythos that you could possibly do. So what I think is you could get the Egyptians, they're over here looking like, hey, dude, this one guy just went and wiped out all the Greek and the Norse gods, and there's kind of a power vacuum going on over here. We could kind of move in and take over this territory, right? So, like, hear me out for a second. So the Egyptian gods, could kind of start to push in, and then, let's say in the realm of things, we're going to look at shit like 20 years down the road, and Freya and Kratos have fallen in love, and they've started a family, and here's how the new game starts out. It starts out with Kratos is kind of walking around, and he's carrying a log, and he's much older, and he's all, like, for the first time ever, we see him, he's happy, and then all of a sudden we hear this woman's voice, and then it pans over, and then you see this pregnant belly, and you see all these kids running around in the background, and then it kind of zooms out, and boom, it's Freya, pregnant with, like, their third kid, right? So then all of a sudden they're having, like, this nice peaceful conversation, and then BAM! All this shit starts to go down, and then out comes Ra. Boom! Kratos, God of War. I am here to challenge your authority. I hear that you've been the man to speak to. And then he's like, no, I'm done. Just leave us be. Go retire. Go talk to Tyr. He's the God of War. And then they're like, we already killed Tyr. We're coming for you because we want your throne. He never actually took that throne back from you. So Kratos is like, I don't want any part of it. You can have it. I'm retired. I'm just with my family now. Right? And then, boom, something happens, and Ra kills one of their kids. And this infuriates Kratos. You know what I mean? And then all of a sudden, we got all this shit, and then it infuriates Freya. And then for the first time ever, we could get some co-op, where you could be Kratos and Freya. Right? And we're going through, we're fighting, we're doing all this shit. We invade the land of Egypt so we can go start killing the gods there. And then we come to a point where we get pigeonholed into a trap, right? We get pigeonholed into this trap, and we're surrounded. And we need help more than anything. All of a sudden, this big bear comes smashing in and starts wrecking shit. And whoo! Atreus comes in with, what's her name? Higdil 4, or whatever, the chick. The giant. Either with her or with Thor's daughter. And, they could both come in and lend a hand. Now all of a sudden, we've got 4 or 5 person fucking co-op, right? You know what I mean? Like, where we could all come in, like, one person could be Freya, one person could be Thor, Loki, one person could be Thor's daughter, one person could be Angrboda. There you go, Angrboda. You know what I mean? And one person could be Kratos, and, dude, I sat and I thought about this, and I was like, that would be a badass way. And then at the end of this game, we go through, the game is huge. It's fucking massive. And then all of a sudden, there are areas that only Atreus can go to, and there's only areas where Angrboda can go to. And there's areas where only Freya can go to because of her past. And then Kratos has to go back, and he has to put the Blades of Exile into the fucking volcanoes of Mount Olympus to bring back the Blades of Chaos, right? Because what we have now aren't actually the Blades of Chaos, they're the Blades of Exile, right? Because the Blades of Chaos got taken away from us in one of the earlier games. So, boom, we get the Blades of Chaos, right? We get the Blades of Chaos, finally, again, in our hands, and we reclaim Zeus's lightning bolt, and we use that as a weapon, and we claim all our weapons from all our lands, right? Loki gets all his shit from the giants, and he becomes who he's truly supposed to be, a frost giant, and he gains abilities, and we go through, and we get all this stuff, and Egypt has been our strongest foe yet, because they have an army people behind them, and they have this high-tech society that's using technology and spells and magic and all these other things, right? So we are at our biggest challenge of our life, and when we overcome this challenge, at the very end of it, they could kill off Kratos with like a Darth Vader style ending. You know what I mean? Send him out gracefully, and Atreus could take over, and he could be the new God of War. I honestly think that could be a great fucking game. I mean, honestly, this is all just shit, like, kind of right off the top of my head, like, brainstorming, you know, yada, yada, yada. But even beside that, we could get, like, a Chains of Olympus or a Ghost of Sparta style game where it's Atreus, and we follow him on his adventure to go collect the rest of the giant beads. You know what I mean? And we could get just, like, a small sample of what's to come. He doesn't want any of it. He doesn't want it. He makes his own fate, and he lifts up Tyr and says, here is your God. And then Freya and him go off, and they live, but people still flock to him because he makes them feel safe. He makes them feel comfortable. So even though Tyr's in charge, all these people are still loyal to Kratos. You see what I'm saying? Like, there is an idea there for a great game. I should fucking email Santa Monica Studios and be like, I got your next game right fucking here. I got it. I got you. You're in good hands like Allstate. Trust me. If you build it, they will come. I got it. I honestly, I don't have the self-esteem for it. I am my own worst enemy, and when it comes to stuff like that, I end up getting in my own way. I've tried to do stuff like that before, Dom, where, you know, I've tried to start up my own business, and I don't have the power to negotiate. I don't have the power to, I'm too nice when it comes to things like that. Like, I started a lawn care business, and I was way undercharging people. I had a lot of customers. I did really well, and I made a lot of money, but I was undercharging people by at least 50%. Like, I'm too nice. And even if I did write plus I don't have the education. I'm not very, how do you say, literate. I failed English. I dropped out of high school at a very young age. And I don't have the vocabulary to flesh out a story or anything like that. Like, there are just so many variables. I have an imagination, but it's very, very limited, and I'm just a very self-negative person. But it sounds like that was a compliment, and I appreciate that. Thank you. I do think that there is more there for Kratos, and I honestly wanted to see. I was kind of hoping that they would do like a Harry Potter style fucking thing, like here 20 years later, and, you know, Harry and Jenny are walking their kids, and Ron and Hermione are walking their kids, and, you know, the cycle continues. I wish we would have saw that with Freya and Kratos, because it would have at least opened the door for somebody, because Kratos is getting old. You know what I mean? And unless they plan on rebooting the series, canon-wise, they've already aged his character to a grandfather. They've already aged him to the point where the power of youth will have authority over his life decisions. I don't know if that makes any sense, but I feel like they kind of backed themselves into a corner with that part right there. And I do think it's very clever that with God of War Ragnarok, I don't know if a lot of people notice this, but when you play with Kratos, his movement and his fighting, although it does a lot more damage, it is a lot slower than previous games. And it's also a lot slower than, let's say, Atreus or Freya or one of those characters. Like, if you compare the combat from Atreus to Kratos, Kratos is much, much, much slower than Atreus is. Now, Kratos does have power behind his hits, and when you connect, you do damage. But Atreus is so fucking fast, and his combat is so free-flowing that I was able to pick up on that. And I don't know if that was intentional by Santa Monica, but I do think it was very clever. Well, and that's one of the reasons why I wanted to. So, my whole reasoning for starting this channel was basically for three different things. One, I really wanted to learn about technology. I was so far behind in technology that my kids were showing me how to do shit on the iPad. Right, and it was stuff that I blew off of my entire life, and it's stuff that I wish I would have never blown off. So I really wanted to put myself in a position where I could throw myself to the wolves and teach myself about technology. Two, I have a huge fear of public speaking. Even with people that I'm comfortable with, it's very, very hard for me to speak publicly. My palms get really sweaty, my neck starts to hurt, like my back starts cramping up. The amount of tension in my body, I feel like I'm going to snap in half. So I kind of wanted to do this to help overcome that fear as well. And then the third reason was kind of a blend of the two. It was during COVID, and I'm a real let's play live. Like, I don't really care what kind of music it is. Like, my wife and I went to Oregon and saw Modest Mouse and Iron and Wine. We flew out to Ohio to the Rock on the Range Festival, which sadly Chris Cornell and Soundgarden were supposed to kick that off on Friday night. But we arrived Thursday morning, and he was found dead Thursday morning, which really sucked because I was super stoked to see Soundgarden. But when COVID happened, all concerts got canceled. I mean, Metallica did that drive-in theater thing where they did the concert and then you could go to the drive-in theater and watch the concert. And we went and watched that, and that's actually where I spawned the idea. When shows started to reopen up again, I wanted to go to concerts and film concerts, and my one of my best friends had gotten COVID and almost died. So he was stuck in the hospital for like 2 months and missed 3 concerts because of it. So I was like, fuck it, I'll put the concerts on YouTube so he can still watch. And that's pretty much where that's why you notice if you go all the way to the beginning of my channel, it's like 3 or 4 different concert videos, but I kept getting flagged for copyright. So I had to stop doing that because I still haven't figured out how to get concert footage and be able to use it on the YouTube channel without getting copyright infringement. M841.
ちょっとちゃんと
M841. Okay, let's do this mission. Whoa.
Activating combat mode. Conflict resolved.
I really appreciate the vote of confidence there, you guys. So thank you. What the hell am I supposed to do here? Oh, I need to go over to the... Can I explore this area? Ooh, whoa, I can.
Activating combat mode. Conflict resolved. Activating combat mode. Conflict resolved.
Cookies. And I can smell them and they're making me friggin' hungry. What else were you wanting to talk about in the,
Conflict resolved.
in the story, Winnington?
Activating combat mode.
Damn it. I'm gonna miss both of those chests.
Conflict resolved.
Damn.
よしお
どうぞ
Hey, Yuffie.
3つみんなに夢を届けるお宝ハンターここに水産
お前ウータイにいた変なガキ
美人お宝ハンターに引っかかったな
引っかかってねえしスケベでもない俺はザックスもしかしてお前迷子か家まで送ってやろうか
迷子じゃないウータイこのためあんた
With the
のお宝
Valkyries,
全部いただくよ
I'm trying to think, God, because well, the whole thing with Brock and Sindri really pissed me off. Because, well, okay, let me back up to the very beginning. Here's something that I never understood, right? In the very beginning, Odin comes to Kratos and goes, I just want peace. I'll leave you and your kid alone. Just stay out of my way. That made no sense. Because no matter what, in order for Odin to achieve what he wanted, he was never going to leave Kratos and Atreus alone. In fact, it wasn't even like he would have left them alone for a very long time. He needed Atreus, so he was immediately going to come right back and try to recruit Atreus. But I don't understand why Kratos told him no. Odin came to him and offered him, hey, here's your little slice of heaven. You can have it. It's all yours. You won't ever see me again. I'm offering you peace. Stay out of my way. And Kratos was like, fuck you. Like, so let's fast forward. There was a lot of shit that happened that pissed me off because it made no sense. Like, Brock. Now, Brock was always a mouthy person, but the way that whole situation went down, Brock has a really good scent. It's not even just him, about him being the deceiver. Like, there were certain things that went down that shouldn't have went down the way that they went down. Like I was saying, Brock had a really good sense of scent. He could smell really good. They pointed out, like with the whole soup thing, and then in 2018, there was a couple things where he could, almost like he had the nose of a dog. Like, he could smell really good. And if that's the case, he would have been able to smell that wasn't the real Tyr. I mean, that's not really a secret anymore. That's been blasted all over the internet. But let's say that he was able to fully trick him like that. The way that Brock was encroaching on him unarmed, Brock's not dumb. Brock is incredibly smart. Like, his personality of like atypical white trashiness, like his trailer park type of personality, is almost a deception in itself. Like, he is incredibly intelligent, and for him to be suspicious of somebody to the point where he's questioning everything that's going on around him, and then to get aggressive and step into that situation unarmed, that made no sense to me either, because I was like, if he sent something incredibly wrong, he would have at least been walking around with a hammer or some sort of bomb or something ready to defend himself. You know what I mean? He wouldn't have just walked in to a situation that could have gone terribly wrong so many different ways without any way to protect himself. And the relationship with Sindri to that whole situation, the way that he was blaming everybody else, I don't think Sindri would be that narcissistic and naive. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think he would have looked at Atreus like that. Like, I don't feel that they portrayed Sindri in that right moment. Like, the whole kind of going off the deep end because he had to finally say goodbye to his brother. But the way that he was, like, blaming everybody else, and like, this is your fault, and no, it's your fault, it's not my fault, I can kind of see it a little bit, but to me, it just felt like they were shitting all over his character. Sindri was the one that was more emotional, but I don't see him losing control of his emotions like that. Do I see him just disappearing where nobody can find him? Yeah. Well, not even just the paranoia. He became aggressive. Oh. Yeah. But, what else was something? The way that Na, I don't know if you've fought Na, But the way that whole story arc played out, I mean, she was offered redemption. You know what I mean? And she was just like, kiss my ass. After everything that happened with Odin, I don't think Na would have done that either. Like, to me, that was wrong. I think that Na was more about the people. You know, she was proud of her position. She was it's almost as if it wasn't no, okay, scratch that. She was proud to serve Asgard. That was her whole thing. Or not Asgard, the Nine Realms. That was what she took pride in. She was the guardian, right? It had nothing to even really do with Odin. Odin was just the leader. And kind of held the whole show together, you know, and kind of kept the order and the peace. But when you have a person that's in the kind of position that Na is in, and feels the way that Na does, she would not have let somebody do that to her. She would have taken the opportunity to step back and go back to the people that she was in charge of, because they were offering her peace. They were like, we don't want to fight with you no more. We're done. You can do whatever you want to do. And she was like, fuck you, bitch. Finish it. I'm good. And I know that there are certain cultures that kind of mentality was really frowned upon. Like in certain periods with the Japanese culture, it was very dishonorable for a soldier to die at the hands of the enemy, or to surrender to the enemy. So that's why they carried that little sword, was so they could stab themselves in the stomach and kill themselves. But I don't really see that with Na. She was very proud of her position, and she was very protective of the people that were underneath her. So if she was given an opportunity to go back to that position and protect her people, I don't think she would have turned it down. And that's the thing that I think that they fucked up with.
Nah, お前やっぱ迷子なんだろ。俺が泣かせた。悪いことしちまったかな。もうちょっと調子合わせてやればよかったかな。で、あの子は一体誰なんだ。
After acquiring a chocobo feather or other special items, the DMW may enter chocobo mode. All real images will change into chocobo mode images, and if they match, a corresponding limit break move will be added to your stock. However, there may sometimes be duds. Unleash limit break chocobo mode.
Activating combat mode. Conflict resolved. Activating combat mode. Conflict resolved.
I need to go all the way around because I don't want to miss this. Alright, I got all the chests. Can't go this way. Alright, let's go fight Fat Boy really quick.
Activating combat mode. Conflict resolved.
よしモンスターは全部倒したみたいだな。おっあっ
I honestly think that if we're gonna get any games, it should be we should get some games following Atreus. That way we kind of get to know him, see if he's a good fit, you know what I mean? And man, you guys are all inflating my ego a little bit. I'm gonna send Santa Monica an email. What's the worst they could say? No? All I have to do is get this video, and oh yeah, it is Loki now. He'll always be Atreus to me.
おーい
おブルーノじゃない。
兄ちゃんもう帰るのか。俺このマテリアを兄ちゃんに渡そう。もう盗みは絶対やらない。だから
おいい心がけだな。俺をしっかり見習って。
You know what?
兄ちゃん
するかよ。
There was one thing that I wanted to investigate because I'd kind of like, because I do that sometimes. I'm a little older and it sucks and it's embarrassing. I'll kind of drift out for a second. And when I was playing, when they were explaining the story of the World Snake, I hadn't refreshed and gone through God of War 2018. But I do remember the World Snake, when they first met Atreus, the World Snake told Atreus that he seemed familiar, right? And then when Atreus put the giant inside the snake, and then there was I know it was a different snake, but then something happened to the World Snake. The World Snake got sent to a different time. So I'm thinking that when Loki did that with the snake and the giant soul, it grew to become the World Snake, and it was like this kind of weird, like Back to the Future style. Like he put the thing inside the snake takes off, right? Then it goes to become the World Snake, gets sent to a different time, meets Atreus again, because the first time he met Atreus, he had just put the soul in and everything was still kind of foggy. And it took off, and it goes, and it gets into a fight with something, and like it gets pulled to a different time, and it grows, and then at the end of Ragnarok, he gets punched by Na and sent back to a different time, kind of like turning the whole thing full circle. And I may have some of this wrong, because it was kind of confusing, and the snake that Atreus brought back to life may be something entirely different, but I kind of want to see where all that originated from, And I think it would be a cool game. Or if Santa Monica ever did decide to do a DLC, no, it's too big to be a DLC. Because I think there's like, what, at least 80 more giants that they need to go find. I think that could be a viable game right there. And it could be a good open world adventure game for us to kind of get comfortable with the idea of Atreus leading, or Loki leading his own game. You know, and it would slowly ease us in. It's this action adventure game, kind of set along the same style as 2018 and Ragnarok. But the objective of this game is to go around and collect the rest of the giants that have been scattered. And that ends up bringing us into the company of a whole bunch of nefarious beings that are using these soul stones essentially to gain power from them or something like that. You know what I mean? Or using them to gain prosperity and wealth in nefarious ways. So we have to go and fight these guys, or monsters or beasts or creatures, to get these back. Almost like in Inuyasha, when they're fighting all the things that have chunks of the shard fragments, so they can, you know, fully rebuild the shard.
ここだけの話、エアリスは兄ちゃんのこと俺兄ちゃんを応援してるから、何か困ったら俺
What time is it?
へえ、ずいぶ
Oh
ん信
man,
頼
it's
されたもん
after
だね。
10 o'clock. I didn't get too much done tonight. I'm sorry, you guys. I wish I would have gotten more done.
死んだビルが。くそ。
I'm gonna go ahead and end this here. Just because I need to go make a fire. Or it's probably too late for a fire. But I do need to get some sleep. I haven't gotten a lot of sleep in the past couple days. But I will be back on tomorrow. Definitely. I would like to hop into Ghost Runner. I would like to do another video on this. And, man, I have a whole list of games that I would like to hop into. I would like to hop into Chernobylite. And I have this game right here, which, Dom, if you're still around, I think if you might like this game. It's the Cruel King and the Great Hero. I'm kind of excited to try this game. It's kind of a weird, like a Hollow Knight style side-scroller Metroidvania style game. But, I don't know. I'll go through and over at the on the Instagram account, I'll put up a list over on the Instagram of like a secondary game to get into and start playing, and I'll have you guys vote on it. Eventually, like I said, I do want to hop into like Sifu and all that. You know what? I'd probably just hop back into Ghostwire Tokyo. I really want to finish that game. I was having a lot of fun with it before all these new games started coming out. And I think I'm probably going to go through and just finish that for now. Because I was having a lot of fun with it. But I want to thank everybody for stopping by and saying hi. It's greatly appreciated. All the wonderful comments and all the wonderful dialogue that happened here tonight. And yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow. We lost a couple subscribers, which, I mean, I understand. My channel's not for everybody. I do like to thank the people that are staying here. We're at 81 right now, 19 more, and we will be doing the raffle for the Horizon Forbidden West digital download. So hopefully we can, I'd like to do it before the end of the year, but that doesn't seem very ideal to me. I'm trying to be realistic, and on average, you know, we get a couple new people about every 2 weeks or so. So maybe, I don't know, maybe I'll get lucky and a whole bunch of people will be like, oh, hey, this guy seems like an alright dude on Christmas Day, you know, half drunk. But, alright, you guys all have an excellent night. Remember, the holidays are coming up. Stay safe. Try to stay off the roads as much as possible. With the holidays comes, and you know, heightened drinking and you know, drug use and all that, and people start acting like dumbasses on the road. So remember to stay safe and to make it home, and have a happy holiday. And with that being said, you guys all have an excellent night. Winneton, sorry, real quick, Winneton, if you're around tomorrow, I would like to talk more God of War with you. If not, I understand. But, yeah. Alright, you guys. You have a good night.